everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Count it. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything coming off the rim have the ability to bust out with the dribble, man, that gets your pace going.
Here's Mobley. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Garland up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And here's Doncic outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. Three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Doncic. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Doncic outside. Driving in. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint, ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Osman. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And so it's Cleveland with it.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that one's good. Green.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Count it. Good. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Osman. Here's Windler. Nice move. He can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the... clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
For your Cavaliers.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Ricky Rubio.
Doncic outside. And he drives in. That puts him in the lead. Doncic has got 6.
Cavaliers timeout.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team. Substitution for your Cavaliers. Evan Mobley. Darius Garland.
1:24 left in the first quarter. With the drive. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. It's stolen by Green. Now Doncic. He has 6. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Sexton. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot is good by Garland. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Doncic with it. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. And he buries his first look.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He has 7. To the wing on the left. From deep, Mobley. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The map.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on,
and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Hey guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Pass to Brown. Here's Burke. Checked by Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Mobley grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Garland. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his first basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to Darius Garland.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive. Just 5 games into his college career for Darius Garland, and a knee injury cut his freshman season short.
And there's the screen. And there's the drive. Rejected by Brown. They recover it. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, "I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do."
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that.
Brunson.
And he gets it to go. Brunson's got his second basket on the night. And the rookie season for Garland was a struggle. Many were questioning that top 5 selection, Brent.
Well, again, hearkening back to the fact that he missed all of his freshman year, and then you're introduced to the NBA at such a young age. He's starting to show what it takes and the quality of player he could be as a microwave scorer.
3 points.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Jarrett Allen. Cedi Osman. Ricky Rubio.
Here's Brunson. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Over Rubio. Brunson misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And a strong finish with two hands.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
And Brunson, here we go. Burke on the wing. Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes one from 10 feet. Rejected by Allen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Cavs trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Osman. Sexton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Kleba. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Rejected by Allen. And the basket by Rubio.
And right there where he needs to be to finish off that opportunity, Ricky with an easy two.
Right side Brunson. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Sexton going inside.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
A different look for Dallas. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
It's Doncic with a drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Allen a screen. Here's Rubio. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Rubio struggles to score, so one thing you don't want to do is send him to the free throw line. He's as good as they get. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
No good on the second free throw.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. He didn't have his feet planted.
And he drops the first.
And in the 2020 draft, Isaac Okoro taken 5th as a one-and-done player in college. He has that profile of a 2-3 man who can switch and play some physical defense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. From deep, here's Doncic. They grab their own miss. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 9.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Pass to Mobley. Over Green. Mobley, no good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Doncic, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a one-point game. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Wiseman over to help. Pass to Mobley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from three. 12 points for him.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Cavaliers steadily rebuilding since LeBron's departure. Their win percentage has climbed season over season. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, development takes time, patience, and understanding. But there's a clear vision of the process that we go through to become champions once again.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, B.A., he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Launches it. Another miss by Doncic.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Here's Okoro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's no problem as Okoro is able to rise up.
Screen by Wiseman. Doncic outside. Green with the ball. Rejected by Allen.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Sexton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Pass to Wiseman. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. And there's a pick. Now Allen. Here's Mobley. Here he goes. Count that one. Mobley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Inside to stop the run. Tipped. And they recover it. Screen by Wiseman. To the inside. Green. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
What about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers, Lauri Markkanen.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
and their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Outside Garland. Now here's Markkanen. Nice assist, a nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket of the game. Doncic outside. Deflected.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Doncic outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Mobley. And that's not going to go. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. He put together 10 points.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen.
And you see the defensive potential of what it is that James Wiseman brings to the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Doncic. Down low. Here's Green.
Green sensing that the team needs maybe a little boost from him, and tonight it's coming in the scoring category.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said, we got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good by Garland.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doncic outside. Yep, count it.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
The drive by Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Doncic. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the inside. Mobley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They've got a 9-point lead. Wiseman over to help. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Doncic. He takes it in. Down low. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties of that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Windler, guarded by Doncic. Allen with it. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Allen a screen. Shoots. Cleveland a rebound. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Evan Mobley.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Driving inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
Time. They gon' say my name when it's show time. Yeah, it's your time. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me. Cause I'm changing the game. I need a star with my name. You know who to call when it's ghost time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you on the news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, this ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime, tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game. Cause it's show time. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's show time. Yeah, show time, yeah, show time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's show time. Yeah, it's show time.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. I made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them diamonds. I made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them dimes at. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life, trunk of the car, we got the. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. That's the way you get. Let the music diffuse all attention. Baller convention, free admission. Can move swift, girls get close. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist and I made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them diamonds. I made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them.
That was it. My life was rolling. Driving in my coupe today. My window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million do
Ready for another chance at some VC? See if you can answer this. Who of the following made NBA All-Rookie First Team? Was it Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, or...
To the next one, shoot my shot, no stress when I'm... These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of... Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these... But I'ma come back down, got the Maybach. Ask her how she gon' act now. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake roll. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the... Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm...
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping, see, I got my feet.
On the road, looking for a win against the Western Conference rival. The Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. You look at the Timberwolves. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
Yeah, and this is the second game of a back-to-back for them, so they didn't have a long time to think about that loss last night. They've got to get right back out there and into the grind.
And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
Here's Doncic after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And it's Doncic missing. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Defensive foul.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force, but it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Towns throws it down.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's Towns.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And the dunk by Towns.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
In the corner, it's Kleber. Here's Doncic. No good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. The three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one's good. Russell.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Luka Doncic. Here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Beverly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
Patrick Beverly is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Patrick. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic feeling it out. No good on the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Beasley. Now Prince. Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Okogie for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Out to the right wing. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Here's Okogie.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His length is a game changer on both ends.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on,
and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And it's Russell missing. Mavericks trailed by 3.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Russell following the score by Dallas. A kick out to Towns. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
Towns down low. He's got 8. Bullock with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Doncic fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Mavericks foul. Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Right side, Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. Russell's got 7.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, 26 points. Driving to the basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Minnesota making a switch here. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic. After Taurean Prince's miss. It's good.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now here's Beasley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To Okogie. Tries it from 19. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Doncic.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Dallas leading by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Minnesota with the rebound. Beasley into the lane. Inside. Over to the wing. Here's Okogie. Another miss by Minnesota.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. Hardaway for 3. The shot, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Edwards with the block.
Great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas. Towns the screen. Shot, high post. Outside Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 6. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA. Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Pass to Beverly. Up top, Russell. 7 points in the game. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels.
Long range from the inbound. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by Dallas. Beverly for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Doncic. And rejection by McDaniel. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Doncic, here we go. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Substitution for your Timberwolves. Naz Reid. Taurean Prince.
1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Prince in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas.
Timberwolves foul.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
That's his first personal foul.
Minnesota making a switch.
Foul. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's Kleber. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kleber's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. To the wing right side. Pass to Beasley. Looking to end the run. And here is Doncic, who's got 23. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
44 seconds left in the third. Right side, Russell. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Beasley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Third team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3.
And he makes all 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Russell. Pass to Beasley. Good on the three-point shot. Beasley's got 6. Now here's Brunson. The teardrop falls in.
Brunson.
And the Mavericks lead by 17. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead, leading by 17. And we're coming... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Driving in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bullock with it. Here he goes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
I mean, they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Deep 2 from Russell. No good off the front iron. Mavericks leading by 20. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And good that time. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Beverly for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Right wing. Shoots the 3. Back to Brunson. Endures with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA. Private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Out to Russell. They need this. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks.
Maverick substitution.
Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Screen by Kleber. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Russell looking it over. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Russell's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota. Doncic right side. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. There are stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is, most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. Just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them this season, talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Kleber. And here's Porzingis. Plays it up off the glass.
Porzingis
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside Russell. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just
trouble at the W. What's up with you? We hunting too. Still plotting and scheming on the goddamn.